are you? So today I'm back with another video, and I wanted to talk about whether to choose on campus or off campus. I'm so hungry. I'm really not feeling, but yeah. So I wanted to talk about being on campus or off campus. I had that question as well, and the number one thing I was going to ask you is, and are you an introvert or an extrovert? Now, bear in mind, like for me, I don't like this cliche of being, oh, I'm an introvert, I'm an extrovert, I'm both, I'm a mixture, blah blah blah. I just think like we are open to some people and not open to some people, and some people are a bit shy. So why I ask if you're an introvert or an extrovert, because if you're new and you're trying to make friends, so being on campus, living on campus can actually be beneficial, because you might not talk, you might not be very talkative, you might not go towards people, but there are like events that are done, and I know the kitchen are shared, so you will automatically meet at least one or two people and interact with them. So if you're totally new and you're looking forward to meet some people, so on campus might be a good option. Now, if you know, like, you're very bubbly, you're very outgoing, and you don't really need to be on campus to make friends or to make connection, so I would definitely suggest being off campus. And you can go for a single room or you can go for a sharing, depending on you. I would make another video in regards to that and how to choose for housing. In less than 8 months, I changed 1, 2, 3. I'm going to be on my 4th, and I guess there's a couple of mistakes that I did that you can learn from my mistakes, so that you save some money and you don't get to move every time. One thing to consider when living on campus as well, I'm going to talk about mainly Georgian. So Georgian, you're 10 minutes from school, so that is nice. It's especially if you would like to sleep till very late and hit the snooze button quite often, so that could be a thing. But for what I didn't live on campus, but what I saw is that there's no meal plan. Like, they do suggest a meal plan, but what I saw on the website is actually the marketplace and the different places that you can buy food, which is like Tim Horton or Subway or things like that. And yeah, you can as well buy them outside the school as well. Like, it's not a proper meal plan, like someone is prepping your meal and you pay for it, for what I've seen. So if you plan on living on campus and you don't know how to cook, might be a good idea for canned food or something like that. But if you do know how to cook, there's kitchen for you, and that's pretty good as well. So if you're planning to live on campus and thinking that there would be a meal for you, I don't think it's the case. But I know in some university there's a meal plan, so you pay per week, like how many meals you take per week. I think if you take breakfast or lunch or dinner, like there are different packages for that. If you live off campus, depending on the type of housing that you choose, sometimes if you want to live with a family, and I've seen that only one time, maybe because I don't look for that, I just look for other stuff as well. Sometimes a meal is included, but the price is a bit more expensive, so it really depends on that. And it doesn't mean that because you're off campus you're not going to make friends. You can totally make friends as well, especially if you're in sharing. Another thing to consider, if you want to live on campus and off campus, is that on campus is definitely more expensive than living off campus. So if you're coming and you are living on and you're on a budget, I know when I came I had money for only my for tuition and all of my expenses. In the beginning I had to buy a winter jacket and things like that, so I took from my tuition account. But for now I'm working and I pay for my rent, I pay for my food, I pay for my phone bills. So if you're on a budget, I would not I would not go through on campus stuff. You can like choose to actually take that money and save it for other stuff such as food if you're coming in fall, so you can take that money to buy a winter jacket, because a winter jacket's like $200 if you need a good winter jacket which is going to last and keep you warm. So definitely costs, meal plan, and interaction with people. Like if you want to make friends, if you think you're shy and you want to make friends easily, so these are factors I would definitely recommend. So that is it for being on campus or off campus. I will soon make a video on the different types of housing, being on campus, being sharing, being single room, if meals included and not included, basement, and all these types of stuff, and what to ask when you're actually going to look for a house. So hopefully you have enjoyed this short video and it was insightful for you, and I'll see you in the next video.